Does anybody have any questions with regard to mediumship? Let's start there. Or have you had any of your own, like, signs or synchronicities or things that are starting to happen to you, and maybe people are starting to, I don't know, maybe judge you a little bit, or you're afraid to talk about it with family members or friends? Anybody like that? Anybody have that going on? Because I've been talking to a couple people lately, and they've been kind of afraid to talk about the things that are starting to happen to them. And I know for myself, I also was skeptical to like talk to people about what was happening to me when this all started to happen. And luckily, I have a very supportive family. I mean, my biological side, we all have got some of this going on anyway, different levels or degrees. And then my in-laws, like, they're all spiritual people. My brother-in-law was one of the biggest first supporters, and my sister-in-law, they were fantastic. My mother-in-law too, very super supportive, and helped guide me through kind of the initial stages. So I'm just wondering if any of you have people that you can connect to and talk to about things that might be happening to you. And we can talk about it for a few minutes. But I do have somebody coming in. There's an energy here already. And that's why I jumped on, because my intention to jump on tonight was to connect people with their loved ones. People who have crossed over to the other side. And I set my intention to be for their highest and greatest good. You, the person watching the live. I prefer to, when I'm doing my readings, I prefer to interact with the person like on the phone, or kind of come up into the box so that I can get that energy read. It's helpful. Also, I really don't like reading and going through everything, and I don't have a mod, so I'm going to try to interact with you guys as much as possible. But do you guys know the difference between what a medium does and a psychic? I'm a psychic medium, but psychic mediums are different from just psychics. So do you guys know the difference? So if you don't, I'm happy to tell you. Okay. Hi, Sheila. Oh, yes, Jamie does. Good. Good. Psychics kind of read your energy, and then psychic mediums are the bridge between the other side, people who've crossed to the other side, and here on Earth. So we are the people in the middle, the medium. And we can also read your energy, which makes it interesting. I have a teenage boy here with me right now, actually, and this teenage boy takes responsibility for his own for his own passing. So before I get started on that, the other thing that he would have liked a lot would be swimming, summers, watermelon, the things that brought about summer. I feel like he would not have been too interested in school, and might have struggled there a lot. And I feel like there was probably some people that might have pushed him a little too hard, and he felt less than being in that social grouping or environment. And I think maybe in the year of his life or so, he would have struggled with his grades. I feel like he would have loved his family, though, especially his mom. A lot. Does anybody connect with that particular piece so far? Let me look and see what's going on. I just got Jamie's yes. Hi, Melissa. Welcome in. Welcome in to everybody. I have a teenage boy here taking responsibility for his own passing. He would have like summers, and the fun was summers, swimming, watermelon. If no one in the live can understand that, somebody might be watching, and maybe they are afraid to come in, or you do accept the age. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to keep going. Does all the other stuff connect with you, Jamie? Yeah. Sister. Would you understand him to have had a sister? Yes, two. Okay, I'm think I'm focused in on one. Do you happen to be one of the sisters? Is that why I'm getting one sister? I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but you're the mom. You're the mom that he really was connected to and loved a lot. I'm feeling that love for you. Okay, your son. First of all, I'm very sorry for your loss. It's never easy, but I felt a strong push by him to jump on and do a live really quick, and apparently it's because you were going to be like scrolling past. Would you understand the significance of the swimming? And I'm seeing a slide connected to the pool, and specifically watermelon. Yeah, I rarely do lives, so I was feeling it. I was feeling like somebody's gonna come in and they're gonna know, and I gotta just jump right out of the cannon right away. Yes, we swam all summer every year, and this was one of his favorite things to do. Correct. I also feel like would you understand summer camp? Doing summer camp or camping? Something about camp. Do you want to keep typing? Is that better for you? And my daughter has a pool now, and they always get watermelon. He liked to camp, but not actual camp. Okay, he liked to camp. I'm like, camping. So camping. Would you, so I'm going to try and describe his personality a little bit, because I'm feeling him laugh as I'm trying to juggle to understand the story he's about to tell. And obviously it's about summer and camping and some of these pieces of evidence, but I also, okay, no problem. It's totally not a problem. I feel he's very lighthearted, very kind, sort of a shy boy. Would you understand that? Yeah. He seems very gentle-hearted, but he's laughing. He laughed when I was trying to figure the camp thing out. Like I feel like he was very lighthearted and would have giggle. It's giggling is kind of how I would describe it. Huge heart, yeah. Yeah, he feels very kind. And seeing the boomerang. When I see a boomerang and it's yellow, I'm gonna jokester, yeah. I feel like he was a giggler too, like everything made him laugh, like, typical boy stuff, tooting jokes and things like that. But I see him watching TV, laughing hysterically at this one cartoon for some reason when he was younger. I don't know the cartoon, otherwise I would tell you, because he was laughing a lot. And he's showing me, I think it's dad tickling him. I'm not sure. There's a man tickling him and just making him laugh, like almost enough to, lose his urine in his pants a little bit. He's laughing so hard. And I think he wants you to remember the laughter, and I think he wants you to embrace that when you think of him. I can feel the intensity of his love for you, and I just want you to close your eyes at some point and when you're safe, not in your car while you're driving right now, but later, and feel him because he's with you. I feel like you feel him a lot in bed for some reason. He's making me feel like his soul is up next to you in bed. Yeah. He was a dad. He loved to tickle his son. He was 22. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why he came in younger as a teenager, and I'm not sure why he did that. There must be a story I missed. I'm really sorry. I must have missed that when he was kind of describing it. Okay. Yes, you do feel him in bed, and it's in bed specifically. And so I need you to either tell me yes or no on that so I can go the right way. Oh, maybe the little boy, since he was 22, he has a son that he tickled. Maybe that's the little boy I'm seeing. You understand the little boy being a lot like him when he was a little boy? Maybe that's what he's showing me. Oh, one night I felt the blanket move on my shoulder twice. So that is him validating that. Yes, just like him. Okay. Okay, this is all making more sense to my brain as I'm pulling in the information. Boy, he must have known you were just going to be scrolling through, man, because he shot in like really quickly. I want you to know that he's with you, okay? At least all the time, because you're his anchor. You're his anchor. I don't know if he called you mama or something, but like you're his mama. That's what I want to say. My mama. And so there is a sister. I didn't circle back around. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, like my mama. His sister, I think he wants to acknowledge his love for her. His son's very much like him. I almost feel like he looks like him because I thought it was him. So that is an indicator right there too that he looks a lot like his dad. Oh, tomorrow is her birthday. That's the acknowledgement. That's great. That's really great. I just want you to know whatever you're feeling is real. Don't lose sight of that. Look for the signs and synchronicities from your son. And wish your daughter a happy birthday from her brother. And I will try and piece this part of the recording from the live for you and send it to you if you'd like, okay? Very good. I will leave your love with his love with you and yours with him as I close off the connection now. You are so very welcome, Jamie. I want you to have a really good night. And I thank you for joining when you did, because I was like, wow, this is a good one. Thank you so much. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's kind of right out the shotgun there. All right. So how's everybody else doing this evening? Thank you for joining my live. I'm doing spirit-led readings this evening. As you can tell, I didn't even get to really talk to anyone because Jamie's son was very eager to speak to her. So he came barreling through like a cannon. How's everybody doing this evening? Oh, thanks so much, Tamra. Thank you. That was pretty awesome.